Miss Liz here. You caught me singing and dancing in the rain a little bit. I admit, I actually really love the rain. I know some people really like the sunshiny weather, but I've always loved the rain. I love the fresh smell of it. I love the feel of stomping around in it, and sometimes when I get raindrops on my face, oh, it's so fun. I feel so alive when that happens. But I admit, sometimes when I'm out dancing in the rain a long time, I get really wet and damp and uncomfortable, unless I have my trusty umbrella here, of course, to help me out. Now, if you've been watching our lessons, you know that we're in a series right now about how God is like a ... and we compare him to some kind of common household object for us to learn more about his personality and how he works in our lives. Well, today we're going to be talking about how God is like an umbrella. Let me explain. Now, as I mentioned before, I love the rain, and oftentimes when I'm out there, I might get a little overwhelmed when I see a storm coming or it starts raining really hard on me. And so, of course, I have my umbrella to help me so I don't get tossed around by all of the storms. And God is like that in our lives. God is like our extra bit of protection and safety when we are experiencing storms of life, hard times. And he's always there with us when we need him. Now, Exchange kids, I wonder, have you ever had a hard time in your life, a challenge for you or your family, one of those rainstorms of life? I know I've gone through those, and that's normal. It happens sometimes. But the great thing is that God is always there to not only shelter us and give us some extra protection during those hard times, but whenever we get really anxious or worried, we know that he's there to comfort us and help us out. Isn't that reassuring? And you know, it's not just us. This has been happening for many, many years. People in the Bible even experienced these hard times and had God act as their protector and comforter and umbrella, if you will. Let me give you an example. There are lots of verses in the Psalms that talk about God being a protection. For example, in Psalm 46:1, it says this: God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. And for those of you who don't know, the word refuge means that it's kind of, it's like God is being our shelter or our safe place. And just like in the rain, our umbrella is our little shelter, our safe place during our rainstorms of life. Here's another verse in Psalms that talks about this. Psalm 91:4 says, He, God, will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield. Here, King David is talking about how God is protecting us and sheltering us, literally covering us with his protection, just like an umbrella does in the rain. So, Exchange kids, that doesn't mean that we're not going to have hard times or that we're not going to have those, rainstorms of life. But it does mean, just like in the Bible and nowadays, God is here as our umbrella to help us during those hard times and to protect us and comfort us when we need it. Let me give you an example of when that happened to me. When I was younger, around your age, I had to change schools, and that was really hard and scary for me. I didn't have many friends in my new school, and I was really scared. I was nervous. It was as if I saw the rain clouds coming towards me and things were getting cloudy and scary, and I didn't know what was about to happen. But luckily, I knew that I had God by my side. He was my refuge, my shelter, my protection during that rainstorm of life that was coming. He was my umbrella to help me out. And so I remembered that, and then I said some prayers, and I asked God to continue to protect me and to comfort me. And when that happened, it's as if I felt this security, this comfort, and this protection come over me. And I felt God's presence, my umbrella, my refuge, and I felt a little bit more brave and ready to take on that new school and make new friends. Isn't that amazing that God can be there for us wherever we go, no matter what the rainstorm? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really grateful and a little bit inspired because of that. So I think it's about time for me to get back to my dancing and singing in the rain. But I just wanted to let you know, Exchange Kids, that I had so much fun chatting with you today, and I hope that you'll always remember that when you're feeling that scary, challenging rainstorm of life coming, to not forget your umbrella, because he's there and ready to shelter you and comfort you whenever you need him to. Okay, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all later. I'm singing and dancing in the rain.